Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the brand new Rlaarlo XTS P12. And at a time where other RC manufacturers are getting bigger, Rlaarlo decided to go smaller. Why? I honestly don't know. Who was asking for a smaller version of their 1/10 rally car? But this isn't just a 90% copy of the original. The XTS P12 uses the same design as their popular X12S, just in rally spec. We brought it to the same location as we tested the larger 1/10. But how will this smaller rally car cope? Let's go. It's got a 28453 3600 kV brushless motor, a 2 and 3S compatible 45 amp ESC, 11 kg servo, oil-filled shocks and anti-roll bars. It's got a 2200 mAh 3S battery. It's got a 6-channel transmitter. They've changed the design and it's got a 18650 rechargeable battery included. And it's got a built-in gyro. Price of $189.99 US, which is reduced from $250. So this is a closer look at the 6-channel transmitter. You have lights, on off, gyro, obviously trim settings there. Channel 5 and 6, I have not found out what they do as of yet. Maybe we'll find out together. Talking about lights, I have a bit of an issue with Rlaarlo on this one. As you can see, they have these 2 little connectors, tiny, they couldn't be any smaller, and they are supposed to go into these 2 here. Now, I don't know if I've done this or whether it was from the factory, but one of my light wires has come out, and I don't know if it was when I pushed it in to test this and then take it out. Probably I've done it myself, but I don't understand why there were wires coming out from there and there was a little connector in between. It makes no sense to me why they've done it this way, because it was so difficult to get into there to put the wires in. So I hope they change that for the customer version. Also, just the last thing that comes in the box, small bag of tools. This is the charging connector for your transmitter and the 3S charger, and of course, instruction booklet. Now, about the body shell, as you can see, there's no clips here. They have this new system on the bottom. You have to lift it upwards and twist it, which is a great little design, but I don't know how well it's going to go when this gets dirty, but I guess we'll find that out together. Let's get on. So, ladies and gents, you can see it does have the gyro on board, so it'd be interesting to see how well this works on this smaller 1/12 car. So this is the first time I've ever driven it, as you can tell by how absolutely gorgeously clean it is. Let's see if we can rectify that. Okay, I did not expect it to be that fast. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! For a little car, that goes surprisingly well. My wife's recording today, so we could miss a few shots. Isn't that right, darling? Sure. Okay. I honestly didn't know how I felt about this car, because I thought 1/12. Who wants a 1/12 rally car? So my expectations were very low. I had no idea if I was going to enjoy it. And here we are. Okay, okay. I thought it was only right and fitting that we drove it where we drove the larger brother 1/10. The intention was to drive it up at Pembroke RC track, but unfortunately we got no permission to do so. So we thought bring it here. Nice area to try it. There's not a huge amount of ground clearance, so I honestly don't know how it's going to cope with bigger rocks and gravel, but again, we'll find that out together. It has more than enough speed. I'm not doing a speed run today because I didn't think this area would be good enough, but I believe it's around 32 to 34 miles per hour, which isn't a huge speed for a 3S. But of course, that's not what rally's about. Rally's about very fast acceleration, grip, handling. That gyro handles so well. Very good. So, ladies and gents, this area was a lot more gravelly the last time we were here, and who would have known that the local council have cleaned it up? But it is still a lot more uneven along here. So let's see how this car copes with this. That speed! Oh! Oh! Ah! I lifted the wrong foot! Ah! Ah! Stop giggling! I can confirm that if you hit your foot at full speed, it's a little bit tender. Have I broke the car? Let me just do the steering trim and just... Yeah, no, my big foot has broken nothing but my big foot. It is so fast. You see how the gyro's making it wiggle at top speed though? That can be turned down, but I believe it's a physical knob that needs to be adjusted. It is so fast though. I love that gyro on it. Yeah, yeah, likey, 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 likey. Nice, let's go to the next area. So this area is a little bit more gravelly. Let's see how it handles it. I say a little bit more gravelly, there's a handful of rocks there. The one thing that Rlaarlo does quite well is suspension. I didn't think that this little car could cope with the bigger rocks here, but that's actually quite impressive, really. Impressive, yeah, I like it. So ladies and gents, this will be the place that really shows if it's going to have any problems. It's very, very uneven surface here, very big rocks, and even the 1/10 here at this precise place struggled over the bumps. But I don't know, let's find out. Okay, you can see how much uneven road there is, but it's handling it better than I thought it would. Oh yeah! That's the one problem with having a slightly larger, lighter and smaller car, is you don't have the body weight to sort of fling it around the corners. But it's still handling it all incredibly impressively. Very impressed. So we found a tiny little bit of gravel here, so how will it handle it? Really quite well. You can definitely tell that that gyro's doing a really good job. When I'm turning it, it's able to catch the slide very easily. I was going to turn the gyro down, but in normal operation, when you're not at top speed, it seems just absolutely fine. Yeah. It's performing much better than I anticipated. I was wondering who they made this car for, I'll be honest with you. Who asked for a smaller rally car than their 110? And it turns out that John likes it. I didn't know. Oops. You see the angle that this road is at. It is literally a very steep slope. Whoops. Yay! So ladies and gents, what do you think of that footage? It's handled everything a lot better than I thought it would. I honestly didn't know if I liked this car. When I first got it, when I saw the size of it, I didn't see the point. However, now that I've driven it, I'm leaning more towards liking it. I really am. My wife pointed out a very good point, and that's if you don't have a big backpack or you don't want to carry a large car, having something like this is such a smart idea because it will fit in the backpack with the controller and you can pretty much take it anywhere. So there is that benefit to it as well. Nothing's broken on it. It's worked absolutely brilliantly. It's handled everything. Impressed.com, I have to say, I really am impressed. So can I recommend it? Yes, I think I can on this occasion. Would I buy the 1/10 over the 1/12? That you're going to have to make your decision yourself. Both handled everything extremely well, and this is more than fast enough. So thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Catch you next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye. They tune in for the moves, Cecilia. You didn't know that, did you? I've got at least one person that tunes in to see me dance. It may be me, but still, it's still one view. Stop giggling.